Leejay and Melissa live, and Amelia is here with us.
It's gonna be like Leejay and Melissa.
And
Leejay, Melissa, and Amelia.
and we haven't had a chance to do live session with you guys for the thought provoking questions.
And Alice.
And Alice is here as well with us. We're actually here in um, Pahrump, Nevada, which is about
we're gonna go to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las
Yeah.
Vegas
Soon.
soon. Soon meaning in a few minutes from now. We need to do some grocery shopping.
Guys, could you let me have a freezy right now?
No
Not
freezies,
yet.
not yet.
It's a bubble gum, remember?
So anyways, guys, welcome again to this thought-provoking question live session.
Yeah.
Like we said, we have been
And
very
Amelia's
busy
here.
for we've been very busy
Yes,
preparing
we've been-
for the big trip
Yeah.
for a 2 month trip here in the United States, and we are so excited because we are about to meet future business owners or business partners, soon to be business partners
Oh, careful.
in the Las Vegas area in Nevada,
Yeah.
which we're very excited. We're gonna meet them next week, and we'd like to have a quick
Some
update
updates.
with you guys. We also are currently in
Maybe don't.
where are we? In an RV resort. That's why we have
Yeah.
such an awesome internet connection
Yeah.
that we're actually able to live stream.
Yeah.
And we're here for how many days?
14 days.
14 days, 2 weeks. We're here at the resort.
Yay.
At the resort, they have. Sorry, baby.
Amelia, you're crying, babe.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
no.
Okay. She wanted to play with my notebook.
Oh,
Okay, here you go,
Here
baby.
you go.
Here. You can write.
Here, you can write
You
here.
can write.
No. She doesn't want it.
There you go.
Okay.
So here at the resort, they have swimming pools, they have spas, they have playgrounds, billiards, you name it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a-
very nice in here. Very beautiful trees, especially in the desert.
We're in the middle of the desert, Nevada desert, but they have this oasis,
Yeah.
and
Oops.
it's an incredible, experience to just be here,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Um,
And this one.
Earlier this morning, I was working, and I was surrounded by RVers, by people that are actually living here at the resort,
Mhm.
which is incredible because, like I said, the resort is a resort, right? Like there's a lot of things to do here. Play, like they have
Yeah, they have a
play
fish
place,
pond.
fish ponds to relax.
Mhm.
They have community centers. They have woodworking shops. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's
We see that all around us. People have been staying here for a while. Like you can tell that they've been here.
yeah, they've been here for a while, and they've actually offered us monthly rates.
Yeah.
They have rates for 3 months
Yes.
even, and
We're thinking about it because
we're very tempted to do that.
It's so beautiful here.
'Cause it's so beautiful
We
here,
wish
guys,
We can
yeah.
take you here.
Palm Spring, not Palm Spring. Yeah, palm trees,
Yeah. palm
cactuses.
trees.
It's a very different feeling compared to Canada. And I heard
Yeah.
back home they've had straight rains and
Yeah.
cold weather in the summertime. So to us, it's a plus to just be in a hot weather, in a warm weather.
Yeah.
And we really love it, right?
Mhm.
We're able to be, to just stay in our camper, right?
Yes.
In our fifth wheel.
Yeah.
And the fifth wheel is equipped with 2 air conditioning.
Yeah.
Thank God, because you really need that.
Yeah, it's really hot in here. It's like 40 plus degrees yesterday.
Hmm.
And as soon as we got in and parked the RV, we turned on the
The air
air
conditioning.
conditioning.
Yeah, because it's 40 degrees kind of burns you.
Yeah.
We were having a truck stop actually
Yeah.
you know, just to eat lunch. And as soon as you walk out, the warm breeze just hits you, and it's like radiating heat. It's so hot, really, really hot. Um,
Reminds me of Jamaica when we went to Jamaica.
yeah. Oh, be careful, baby.
Careful.
Now, the purpose of this live, guys, is just just to give you a little update of what we've been doing in business, in personal, and our personal life and business life is kind of like intertwined now, with the things that we're doing and the things that our activities, right, are intertwined with our business, because the goal of all this is to be able to work and play at the same time, right? To be able to spend time with your family, to be able
Yeah,
to
loved
travel,
ones.
right, and loved ones, and you know, and that is the essence of all this. Why we chose to be in the online field.
Yes.
That is the big reason, and now we're living the reason
Yeah.
of why we wanted to build a business like this, and we are so happy
Yes.
that you too can do it, right? It's an opportunity, guys. It's an option actually,
Yeah.
for you to do this. But do you really want to, right? How big is your conviction? How big is that desire for you to, um, you know, to change or to do the thing that you really want? So, without further ado, we're gonna do this session again. Hang on. Let me grab that. Okay. The session, a thought-provoking question. I think still that this is very valuable sessions that we do in terms of giving you content, to think about, right? Giving you information that would hopefully help you in the future and entertain you. Um, but at the end of the day, we are here, uh, just to express our gratitude,
Yes.
to all the people that is currently supporting us, people that believed in us to be their mentors and to be coached by them, um,
Yeah.
to coach them, I mean, and to be able to have that relationship, right? To build that relationship with them,
Yeah.
and you know and we are so happy, guys, that that you too can have that opportunity. You too can actually do this, right? um all right. So what are we going to talk today? Thought-provoking question. We're gonna do it almost every day, but we haven't been doing it for a while.
Yes.
And today's question, July 7th, is question number 53. And the question is, ta-da! If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake? Let that sink in for a moment. Um, because that is so true with so many of us, right? And I'm very much guilty of it. When do you want to answer it first, or do you want me to
No,
answer
I'm
it?
still thinking about it.
You're still thinking. Okay.
I'm thinking deep.
Thinking deep about it.
Yeah.
When we were first gonna start this journey, right? Doing the RV thing. My my initial thought was to do RV living, meaning to actually live in this RV for years, right, and have that, and have the kids be homeschooled and all that stuff, right, and travel all over United States and whatnot. But I was so afraid of having that mistake that we might, and during the preparation time, I had so many plans. I had researched, and I was like up all night trying to figure out things.
Yeah.
Uh, and all this preparation, right, points down to this particular question, right? I was
Yeah.
afraid to make
Make
mistakes
mistakes.
on the road, right?
Mhm.
Safety and mistakes are, are very much different. Like, I mean, safety in the road is obviously it's an obligation. You can't just
Mhm.
have a mistake on the road or whatever, right? Like, what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is that in the core of it,
Mhm.
you know, I'm a type of guy that I want to prepare everything. Like, we actually
Mhm.
overpacked this trailer.
we we brought way too much
we
stuff.
brought way too much stuff. We have like
Scooters.
scooters, camping gears
Yeah.
that we're not even using right now,
Yeah.
and and that because I don't wanna miss out. I don't wanna have a
Yes.
mistake in the future saying that
Yeah. Say, oh, we should have bought
we
this.
should have
We
bought
should have
that.
brought this.
Yeah, or mistake of not doing the thing that I really want to do. Right, like
Yeah.
having to have a scooter, for example. But whatever.
Yeah.
The point of it is that why am I so afraid of having a mistake? And yet that's the best way for us to learn.
Yeah.
Um, and talking about mistakes, we've had so many mistakes in our lives, and I'm not afraid to admit that because that's how we learn.
Yes. Yeah.
When we started venturing to be a business owner,
Yeah.
to own a business,
Mhm.
we didn't start with online business. We didn't start with
Yes.
you know um, with social media, with all
Yes.
this YouTubing and platforms and all these things.
Mhm.
We started traditionally, right? We started
Mhm.
with an event planning business,
Yeah.
a cleaning business, a
Mhm.
service business,
Mhm.
um, and at the time, we have so many mistakes in terms of managing that business, in terms
Mhm.
of disciplining ourselves on
Yes.
what to do,
Yes.
what the right thing to do is, right?
Mhm.
Uh, that we identify, especially when we were building this business. I mean, Melissa didn't start or did
Mhm.
join me till just a few months ago, right?
Yes.
It took her about a year and a half
Yeah.
um, to do this, right?
Yeah.
Uh, but also, I think because that
Mhm.
she's also afraid to make a mistake,
Yeah.
right? What if this doesn't work? What if this business doesn't work,
Mhm.
right? Um, and I tell you, it did work in the end. uh, things are rolling in, and we're so happy to share with you
Yes.
guys all the success that we have in here.
Mhm.
And that message really is that you too can have this, right? You too have the
Mhm.
opportunity as long as you can read and write English because all of
Mhm.
our training is in English.
Mhm.
Um, as long as you
Oh.
are willing to change and that
You're in here.
you are a hard worker, right? And you're not afraid of hard work,
Yeah.
then you should be okay, right?
Yeah.
So, why are we so afraid to, make a mistake? To me, I think it is a genetic thing as well,
Yeah. I
right?
think it's just how our brain
Work, yeah.
is set up in a way that it's a protective thing, right? Like we don't want to always make mistakes, or it's just the fear. The fear is just embedded in us. We are like, it's just the way we grew up with it. It's just it made us protected and alive. I guess. Are you done?
Yeah.
Have anything else to share?
No, productive and alive.
Yeah.
And
So for me, you kind of touch base on it. Mine is more on business because I never knew I would be in business at all. Because when I studied totally different
field.
field, it was health sciences, so more directed to um, medical stuff,
Field.
So,
Scientist, scientific
so
stuff.
I'd never really ventured into business. But I remember when I was a kid, I love hanging out with my aunties. They have these stores where I love to stay in there, and like when people buy things and you give them change. I love doing that. And yes, I never really thought I would be in business, but when the moment we started our family, we started young, and I knew that there was something in business that really got me attracted. Um, so then we started into event industry. We build it up into, we got inventories, we got clients coming in. It's just but there are things that didn't work out in a way that it didn't work out for our family schedule, because our kids are very young at that time, and being in the event industry, you always have to go out in the middle of the night, set up.
I remember those
And
days.
also in the weekends, weekends are big in the event industry, so weekends are always busy.
Yeah.
And
Forget about your weekend.
yeah, just forget about your weekend when you're in the event industry. And at that time, we both work full time. We have full time jobs, and in the weekend we would work in our business, and that was really hard for us. So I wouldn't say it was a mistake, more like a learning curve for us. We over time we got to learn this things that you know this didn't work out for us, maybe just move on and just change things up a bit. So we ventured into retail. We started selling, manufacturing, and selling event drapes. And then we kind of we hold off into it because there was a whole lot of processes that is involved, shipping materials, and
we were shipping from China.
Yeah, shipping materials from China, and then COVID comes, and then you stop the shipping. It was just a whole processes that we're dealing with, but in that sense, we kind of had to put it on hold because of at that time we were building our families too. Our kids were young, and there's just so many things going on, and we wanted a business that really puts our family first, and that we can bring with our family, that we can do with our family. And I wouldn't, but the fact that I was so skeptical in this business, that was I think it was just, I didn't, if I would love this business. I think I wanted a business that I will love and I will help people with. I didn't know if this is a system that I can do that. But then when I started reading into a whole lot of testimonials, and then people started to all these positive things about the business. That's when I got so attracted into it. And now with it's it's a blessing to have an opportunity like this, like with all the businesses that we've done. It's hard to say mistakes, but it's a learning opportunity.
That's right.
And why am I so afraid to
make a mistake, right?
To make a mistake in the business?
I think you've answered that already.
I just wanted. I don't know if I'm gonna love it. I don't know if I'm gonna love it so much. Maybe there's something else that I'm gonna love. But then the more deep I look into the business, the more I started to love it.
Well, especially if the checks are coming, right?
Yes.
So that's it, guys. It's it's an honor for us to to be able to help people, to serve people within within this business, and we are a community of awesome individuals. I mean, if you join us, the first thing that we want to do is to include you into this exclusive community, right? It's a community of online business owners, people that are actually making it
Yeah.
out
Like
there
winning.
and winning. Um, and that's the very first thing, right? That's a
Yes.
requirement for us,
Yes.
for you to be included in that group, because
Yes.
we wanted you to see it. Because if you see what we saw, you cannot unsee. And I think I always say that because it's an incredible
Yeah.
opportunity. It's an incredible business that would change people's lives. And I'm gonna say that all the time now, is that you know change lives through online business, right?
Yes.
One family at a time,
family at a time. Yes.
because it is a family
Yeah,
business.
it's a
It
family
is,
business.
you know,
That's what I've seen with all the testimonials that I had about the business. It's a family business. You really take the your family view in the business.
it's kind of like an intertwined thing,
Yeah.
and I love doing that because, I'm able to take this business anywhere I go with my family. There are times where we're in the business where we actually need to have an appointment at 11 o'clock at night,
Yes.
and we have to leave
Leave
our
kids
kids
to the babysitter,
to a babysitter,
and then come back in the middle.
middle of the night, fetch the kids, prepare them to go to sleep, things like that. It was really, it's difficult, and I know, and I feel for those parents that are in that position right now, and what
Yes.
sucks about it too, that it's not even their business, it's their work, right?
Yes.
They have to leave their kids, they have to leave their family in order to go and do their work. There's nothing wrong against that, um, but what an option, right? There's an option for people, to stay with their families, to run their business, and that's where we are advocates for, is to have that opportunity, to present that opportunity. Um, we are so blessed. We are so thankful for this opportunity. We are so thankful for this system. Um, the leaders of our community are incredible. They are all hardworking people. There's multiple streams of income with the online with the online space. When I say multiple, guys, it is truly a multiple streams of income. It's incredible, and even if you select one stream of income at a time, one at a time, that is okay as well, right? In some of my contents that I push out there, I am very much an advocate of at least having extra income to pay for the bills, or or at least not miss car payment, or that, or the grocery, or maybe eat whatever you want, right? Uh, I'm a big advocate of that. Is when I want to eat something, when I want to eat, when I want to eat lobsters or steak, or whatever it is, or my kids would do, I want to be able to provide that. Um, and it's to boast, but it's to inspire in a way that we have a choice. We really do, uh, and it's really up to to most people on how do you really want to live life, right? I think that's another topic, guys, and on Melissa stepped out for a moment because the baby is being fuzzy. She needs to eat. But what I'm trying to say is that it's an incredible opportunity for us to help these individuals. We have a few individuals out there that are currently in the process. Can't wait for you guys to get out there. Okay? So thanks a lot, guys. This is it. We'll do another live sooner than later. Thanks a lot for tuning. If you're watching this, recorded version, right? Don't forget to like and maybe put a little comment there on what you about, learning mistakes and why are we afraid of making them. Okay, thanks a lot. God bless. Bye bye.